tell me a little bit, what's in the future for the Whining Pussies?
More reproduction.
Babies.
Baby.
You gotta guess who?
Guess who,
Guess
huh?
which one? Who's the lucky man?
Oh, no!
Kyle just
Now who it is. The guy that's nervous.
You got me all scared. I was like, shit, now they're going to know.
Oh, we just spilled
coffee and I want my nicotine. I want my 10 choices and I want my aspartame. I want to wake up and not feel your tyranny. Let me tell you what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, hey!
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. And I know it was probably a little too redundant.
I put my pants on one leg at a time, and it's just the same thing. And I'm tired of it too. Hey, boys! Hey! Oh, hey, you're towards our homies down here. To the homies. You know, it's every day. It's just a new thing.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree. And I think music and punk rock and coming out to the show, no matter what political affiliation you are, we can all come out here, get in the mosh pit, play some good music, enjoy the music, and I think that's what it's about. And it's not, well,
it has to do with free thought. You have to think for yourself. You can't buy into the bullshit too far to the left, too far to the right. You get losing either way.
Punk rock's all about speaking your mind and everybody respecting each other's ideas.
Yeah, and I think free thought, you're right, man. I was just talking to Rect, and they were talking about how freedom of speech is really under assault right now, whether it's with comedy or music or anything. And, you know, even if you're going to get offended, I think it's important to accept what anyone else is going to say, and, you know, we all can enjoy the music, you know.
8500. No. 8510. You got it?
What's the opinion with the political?
What's your opinion?
The political world.
Opinion.
Both sides need to die.
That's his opinion. He's always short-worded. So.
You were the idiots, and you went to Rack. Now you're the idiots. So what does the future have for the idiots? Before I let you go.
We're the radio.
Corporations and football have your balls between a vice grip. You sit, watch reality shows like
this stupid, mindless junk. And you're gonna choose between two corporate puppets like Hillary and Donald Trump. They didn't get nothing.
So Kane, you know the deal. When you go back and edit, you gotta make me look 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah, he has the Photoshop in.
Oh, I've got all kinds of magical presets for you, Eric.
Exactly.
I have the resident punk rock and politics band 390 here, and I don't only have Ronnie X. We have Eric here joining us, which is awesome because I'm so tired of talking to Ronnie X.
Dude, you don't have to talk to me about that.
But it's good. We have more representation from 390. I saw your guys' set. You guys were crazy, you blew it off. You had a lot of crowd interaction. Ronnie was getting in the crowd, running around. You guys did great set.
Thanks a lot.
For anyone who wasn't able to make it out, because they don't live in the area and something, let's give a recap of the show. What the whole show tonight. What would be laid out for the listeners? How was it?
Well, it was seven really good punk rock bands. I mean, starting with the Suspects, and they had CC Potato, Theo Hirsch, their generic response, the Idiots, we played, and then Whiny Pussies finished it off, as they always do. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a great show. Really great lineup. Ronnie really put it together. Great job.
You do a baseball podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was like the 1927 Yankees lineup. I mean, there was no weak links, if I might say so. You're like the Vince Scully of the podcast.
Oh,
man.
okay.
It's like, it just brought it all together, dude.
Right, yeah.
The Vince Scully of punk rock and politics
podcast. Yeah. I keep forgetting we have video over here with Kane Fontecchio of Madcap Media Lab on the video.
Can you speak? Can I let you speak? Okay, you wait your turn.
But it was so much fun, because a lot of the bands, I don't think, Ronnie X, he's total hardcore political junkie, and that's why I always enjoy having you on. I always enjoy doing interviews with you. You're a libertarian, I'm a hardcore socialist, so we have great conversations, but a lot of the bands, they're not necessarily like political per se, but I really was able to talk to them and get conversations going, and I really found it interesting. Even the non-political bands, I kind of found the highlight or the overall arching sentiment of all the bands was kind of the two political parties are bullshit, and freedom of speech is under attack, and we need to have more free thinking and individual liberty. And I thought that was kind of everyone's take almost. And what do you guys feel about that?
I agree with what you just said right there. I think the free speech is under attack, and I think we do need more liberty, and we need to just let people be who they want to be. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you're gonna find that I echo Ron quite a bit. I mean, we're pretty close in our political views. I'm pretty much a libertarian too. Pretty liberal on social issues myself, and then very conservative on economic issues.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But
No, this sounds very serious.
And here we have.
This sounds very, very serious. Are you alright about this? How do you feel? How do you really feel?
I was just making shit up, but now I'm going to tell how I really feel. This is my man crush.
And we have the whiny pussies coming over here and everything, bass guitar and everything.
Who am I sitting on? You're facing north right now. The North Star's that way.
How intoxicated are you right now?
I'm medium.
Medium well.
Why does 390 always have to go before the whiny pussies? I'm just curious, man. Why is that?
390 chooses that. It's your show, isn't it?
Well, see, they come out and they like educate people on what to
Numbers.
be pissed off about.
Yeah.
And we just come out and we bitch and piss and moan about it. That's kind of our job, right? By the way, we're selling all their albums for $3.90.
That's a
How's that
bargain.
going, by the way?
Hey, very, very lucrative.
I'll tell you what.
$190.
If we sold our albums for $3.90, we'd be making $3.90 more than we normally get for them.
What's up, dude?
Hey,
Got my guitar too, bros.
guitar, brother.
Yeah, I just play inside.
I'm sorry.
Happy Cinco Day!
Hey, it is.
Happy Cinco Day!
Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco Day!
My people.
And now it's Cinco de Mayo. It's officially Cinco de Mayo.
Punk rock forever! Cannonball!
I'll see you at home.
390.com/punkcock.
390band.com.
390band.com.
I love punk rock.
I love punk.
Punk
rock.
Punk rock.
Rock.
Punk
Rock.
That was the whining pussies.
I gotta go home, guys. Thank you.
Oh, his mom's here to pick him up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, all
that's
right.
good.
We have a lot of editing to do on this one.
Yeah, where do you draw that line?
And I think the problem is we're always writing new laws and adding laws upon laws without taking old laws away. Like recently, I think it's a California ordinance where if you collect rainwater on your property, you're basically taxed with property tax. So there's a new proposition coming up in June here in California where going forward, if it passes, you won't be taxed for collecting rainwater on your own property. And why shouldn't you not be allowed to collect rainwater on your own property?
Well, you can go through a litany of laws that are exactly like that. Why should the government tell you what size of soda you can drink? Why does New York City say you can only buy a 16-ounce soda? What gives the government the right to tell you what kind of soda you can drink?
Right.
And they tell you what kind of toilet you have to put in and what kind of light bulbs you have to put in. And so that's where I come from. Is the government doesn't need to tell us those things. What color to paint our house and what kind of garage door I have to put in and those kind of things.
You're right, and this is ironic, right? Okay, so the government in New York, Bloomberg, he passed the soda amounts, right? So they want to be able to go and tell people how much soda you can or can't drink, yet we don't provide health care. Well, I think that's a hypocritical.
Here's the problem with government is they want to tell you what to do, and it's not about really telling you what to do, it's about profiting off of it. You go to work, you work every day, you work your ass off, you're spending tax dollars to fund these assholes to tell you what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. That's not what America was founded on. I'm a big believer in free thought, and I understand the whole make America great again. Everybody's like, oh, if you make America great again, you're Trump. No, making America great again starts with the self and free thought, and that's where it starts. Sorry, I'm drunk.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
They're basically profiting off of telling you what to do, on a daily basis. And they'll tax you for it. And they're going to take your money for it. And you're going to work your ass off. For what? This is where anarchy, you're talking about anarchy and what anarchy is about. And there's a big misconception on it about what anarchy is. And it's starting with the self. That's where we need to head these days, is worrying about ourselves, not worrying about the next guy. I don't give a shit what the next guy has to say, what the next guy has to think about his opinions. That's their opinions, and that's all it is. That's where it ends. It's just an opinion on their behalf. Do I feel that opinion? Do I share that opinion? Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter.
Or the best part of this is that we can talk in a civilized manner and disagree and agree and whatever, which is what we're missing right now. I don't know.
Exactly.
Right now, it's like you go on Facebook. If you disagree with me, I unfriend you, and I'm not going to talk to you. And you voted for Trump, I'll never talk to you. You voted for Hillary, I'm never talking to you. It's like, it's crazy.